car guys are a funny bunch. We spend a disordinate amount of money and time building, creating, or buying cool cars. Then we get married and invariably the kids come along. At some point, the missus says she wants a luxury SUV, 3 rows at that. That world is not exactly conducive to the likes of us. So who is standing up for the car guy fathers of the world? Mercedes is. But let me tell you a secret. If you were to take an S-Class and all of a sudden magically turn it into a 3-row SUV, it would look a hell of a lot like this all-new GL. Here's why. The folks over in Stuttgart pilfered all of the good bits out of the S-Class, namely the air suspension. Now in the S-Class, the air suspension makes a very heavy sedan defy the laws of physics. But in the GL, it helps for all those times when the missus tosses you the keys and tells you to take the Rugrats to soccer practice. For the car guy dad, it gives him the option of taking the long way and going fast around corners. For the car guy fathers of the world, the most interesting part is under the hood. You can do everything from a 240 horsepower diesel all the way up to an AMG 550 horsepower V8. As hard as it would be to pass that up, I gotta say, the diesel is the one to have. Around town driving, couple hundred miles, 24 mpg. Most Mercedes owners understand the concept of umbrella insurance. Now, for the layman like you and I, umbrella insurance is a special insurance that gives you protection, liability protection at that, where your other individual policies leave off. The Mercedes engineers have invented the automotive safety computer equivalent of the umbrella policy. You see, the GL has like 85 different computers throughout the car that do some sort of various functions, and they all have some 3-letter abbreviation name. Well, they've added a couple of lines of code that give you that umbrella coverage. But instead of liability protection, you get protection against the wind. Here's how it works. The computer senses sideways motion not from your steering input, but from a strong wind from that direction. The computer then in turn pulsates the brakes on the same side, thus guiding you back into place. And power. Let's not forget 429 horsepower at 516 pound-feet of torque. This thing flies.